So today we're doing a Frozen Heart, Unweave the Rainbow, URAD, Gas Call, Amara build. It's another gas, I almost said gas balls. I mean, it is gas balls. It's another gas call build that I made. And I wanted to do Frozen Heart with Kensei again for 6 out of 3 Unweave the Rainbow. Because I want to do some more Kensei and Unweave the Rainbow stuff. So I decided to do it. I decided to do it with the gas call, cause you know, splash, unfrozen mobs, procs, Unweave the Rainbow. So the gas call is really good for this. But it'll mostly be very similar to the original gas call Amara build that I made a few months ago. So let's do it. For the gear, we have a Created MP5 for movement speed. We have a Guardian Angel with URAD, that's going to be for explosions. We basically have like 3 elements on this build. We have Cryo, Corrosive, and Radiation. For other weapons, we have a URAD Face Puncher. We have a level 1 Insider for self-darting with Radiation Corrosive. That's gonna be for bosses. And then there's a accessory option if you want to use it for like stronger bosses like True Trials. And then a melee attacks apply Terror Face Puncher. Because you know, the gas call can't roll annoyance, and the Frozen Heart we want to have action skill start on it. So this will be our only way of applying Terror on this build. And so it will run out pretty fast, and you will need to keep reapplying Terror every like 10 seconds or so. At least if you go down, then you don't lose the stacks. You lose the visual effect, but you don't actually lose Terror. I tested that, so you can thank me for testing. And then we have a theoretical with URAD for second wins. Doing URAD because you know we don't have sustainment, and we're at 1 HP anyway, even in Fight for Your Life. So yeah. For our shield, we're doing, like I said, a Frozen Heart with action skill start, annoying, that's good before freezing, and then a Kensei with +3 Unweave the Rainbow, +2 Joyful Freedom, with splash damage radius, splash damage, and grenade damage. You can also do action skill damage, action skill cooldown. I don't believe that the mini scores of the gas call are splash, but thank you for testing. We mainly use the Kensei for +3 Unweave the Rainbow, and this is the only class mod that gives points to Unweave the Rainbow. And then Atom Bomb Deathless with radiation damage, corrosive damage, and AoE damage. You can also do movement speed, action skill cooldown, mag size, and all that. And then a Roided Gas Call. You want to use Roided, because it's just more consistent and better than Vindicator. Vindicator is purely as a trophy item. So like if you miss one's call with the Vindicator gas cut, then you just do less damage than a Roided one. And Vindicator is just very inaccurate. Vindicator is just inaccurate because of the 2 skulls. For our bossing shield, we have a Corrosive Triple Vagabond Old God, which I realize is a stupid thing to do because I'm gonna be doing the Insider for self-dying, so we're not gonna have Vagabond ever. So I should have just gone with Triple Absorb. So I guess Triple Absorb, Corrosive, ASC Applied Terror, Old God for bosses. For other class mod, for our bossing class mod, we have the Golden Rule with +3 Late Baron, +2 Helping Hands with splash damage radius, splash damage, and grenade damage. And for other artifacts, we have an Elemental Projector Deathless with the same passives as the Atom Bomb Deathless, Cut with Launchpad, even though you don't need it, and then a Snowdrift of any sort with double movement speed and AoE damage. And for other grenades, we have a level 8 Quasar with Terror Damage and Fire Rate, level 1 Pistol, and level 1 Mesmer also with Terror Damage and Fire Rate. We also have a level 1 Rewarded Gas Call if you wanna focus on the puddle damage. Because you know, the puddle is independent of the item's level. So you can use a level 1 gas call to complete Shoe Guard and Takedown, which I did that on video. So there is like proof that you can do true Guardian takedown with a level 1 gas call. And then for a bossing grenade, we're doing a triple sticky corrosive Hyperion longbow, or triple Hyperion triple sticky with corrosive with terror damage and fire rate. I mean, I could also do a triple adaptive old guard, so I think I'm gonna do that instead. So we're gonna do a triple adaptive old guard with corrosive and the ASC Terra Anoint. And then time for the skill tree. For orange tree, we're doing cool. 5 points into Anima for a double dot duration for increased dot damage. Because I also still want this to be a dot build of sorts. So we're gonna be doing some dot stuff on this as well. So that's why we're speccing Anima. And then also for more corrosive, for self-corrosive dot uptime for Elemental Projector for bosses. So that we don't need to apply Elemental Projector as many times. And then 1 point into Diffusion to just have the corrosive on our shots, and also to spec down the skill tree to get down to 5 points into Tempest for increased elemental damage and for even more shock damage, even though we're not doing that. Then 5 points into Wildfire to spread dots around as much as we can for explosions. And 3 points into Indiscriminate for ricocheting projectiles for like the Guardian Angel and the Theoretical. It's gonna be really nice, especially for like second wind stuff. For green tree, we're doing 3 points into personal space. Up to 55% bonus can only be 2. This is also a good skill. That's gonna be nice for the Theoretical if we're up close to the enemy. And 2 points into clarity to get down to the corrosive element. For purple tree, we're doing 5 points into trusting yourself for increased. For quality of life, for reload speed, trust speed, weapon swap speed, like always. 2 points into no mistakes in nature, that's just to spec down the skill tree to get down to 5 points into burn both ends for 75% bonus elemental damage at max stacks of this. And we will be taking a lot of damage on this build, so we're gonna be using this. We're not gonna be doing Drift Freedom, we just have the points from our class mod in that. And then 5 points into heavy rain for increased projectile speed and splash damage, also a good skill. This will give us bonus splash and projectile speed. The projectile speed is going to be useful for the Guardian Angel and the Theoretical because, you know, slow projectiles and splash damage buffs are always good. And then 3 points into Unweave the Rainbow for a bonus element of our attuned action skill element when we do melee or splash damage to frozen enemies. And then for blue tree, we're doing 5 points into the harm for increased action skill damage per rush stack, so that's going to be good for Pandava. 3 points into fast hints for quality of life, even more reload speed, swap speed, and mode switch speed. 5 points into Violent Tapestry for increased dodge chance. Because like I said, we're doing dodge stuff on this build, and we don't really have anything else to spec. Like, Chanson is kind of like, we're not doing a gun build, and I even rarely spec this skill anymore. Maybe for like specific builds. And then Restless is useless because we have Expedite. And then we're doing 1 point into Alacrity to get down to Ascendant, which will buff our Augment, in this case Expedite. And then 3 points into Late Bear for increased damage on mobs hit by our action skill. So we can like not hold the Guardian Angel and then use Tandava and then switch to the Guardian Angel and then throw the Ghast card to one shot. 3 points into Wrath for increased gun damage and for even more gun damage after activating our action skill. 1 point into Remnant to have the ball flying around one-shotting. You can also use this as a bossing strat for like True Hag. 3 points into Awakening to buff our rush stack effectiveness for Alacrity into Harm and Violent Tapestry. And Avatar to cast our Tandava twice, and Tandava will be our main action skill. Expedite will be our main action skill augment, and our action skill element will be corrosive, and for our mechanic 10 modifiers, we'll be Mortal K Boomer, Healy Avenger, Drone Ranger, and Postmortem. So I wanted to do True Model 1 takedown, or Guardian takedown, but I'm lazy. Not like literally lazy data, but I'm just like lazy. I don't want to do that now. Like, I'm planning to do streams whenever I'll have free time. I finished first grade of high school on June 27th, and I'll be doing a lot of streams then. Okay, so we're gonna get Terror by shooting the face punch at Ratches. Dratch. And since we don't have any supporting annoyments, since we don't have any supporting annoyance for terror, then the reticle and our handling is massive. Our reticle is massive, but the handling isn't. Handling is basically just recoil. So since we don't have any supporting annoyance since we don't have any supporting annoyance for terror, then we only have the applying one. Then our reticle is massive and our handling is like dog shit. So you can do this and then throw the gas call. And then it destroys. Boom. Okay, third guys. Third guys will demolish you. See, as you saw there, my recoil was crazy when I had terror. Oh, let's do this again. See, we only have one terror annoyance. Okay, so like switch to the face puncher. Okay, I missed. I missed. I missed. Great. I love dogs. Holy aim. Yeesh. We're doing terror for, you know, more scores on the gas call. That's a ground maker. Ow. Boom. See, we still have terror, but we just can't see that. Okay, so let's start throwing gas calls all over the place. What the fuck is this guy doing? What is your problem? What is your problem, sir? Boom. Get terror. Get the flying guy. Get the jetpack commando. Yeesh. Okay, I got him with the frozen heart. Now, I might be using my 3 favorite elements right now. Corrosive, radiation, and cryo. Fuck, that could have been a beautiful triple kill. 3 grenades, 3 kills, but that fucking dog just had to jump. I fucking hate dogs. Actually, like the worst enemy type in this takedown. Alongside with heavies. Close encounter with a death skull. Okay, let's see if Oh, okay, beautiful. The dot will kill Kraken. Gunmaker. Then we can go to Valkyries. Slam. Okay, tear. Action skill. Grenade. That should be enough. It is. Easy shit. But let's throw a Mesmer just to be like safe. Yeah, that's fine. Push with the gas call. Freeze everybody. And this will be... I think I just lost terror. How did I miss that grenade? How did I miss that grenade? There we go. Boom. I thought I almost overthrew the gas call over Sigdrifa's head. Boom. See, I can stack my gas balls on the Badass Commando because I still have the mod that makes the baby maker, the legged baby maker spawn dummy troopers. So these guys still like get the dummy trooper stuff, so they can't shoot. They can only punch because they don't have a gun. Okay, Hilder. There's no good Valkyrie. I fucking hate this boss fight. Boom. Also, you know, let Tandava get the kills. Okay, Groundbreaker too late. Radiation dot. Boom. Boom. Oh, that's fast. Boom. Boom. Damn it. How? Bro, why is always one dog alive? Oh no. No, you 1 HP. You were literally 1 HP. Fuck you, Hilder. You're actually just the worst Valkyrie ever. No, Rota is actually the worst one. None of the Valkyries are good. I don't know why people like this boss fight. Like, there's just nothing good about this. So we'll do the funny. And we don't have speed limit, so we can't just slide from over here to over there. So we need to actually just jump off the map. Like this. So we'll start pre-throwing the gas calls at this, holy. At this not required part of the bridge. Boom. Freeze. Freeze on me. And now we can just keep chucking gas calls all over the place, over there. And we can just stand over here. Boom. See, this is where burn both ends will be stacked like always, because you will be taking a lot of damage on this build. Or especially in this part of the takedown. Yeah, this is beautiful. Oh no. Boom. You can also use the face puncher to proc groundbreaker at long ranges. So I guess that's another use of the face puncher. Like if you're doing Wotan and he's far away and you wanna unleash your groundbreaker on like the top half, then you can do that easily. Okay, there we go. The bridge is done. What? Open door. And I lost groundbreaker because the door wouldn't open because this door is dog. Okay. Because this door is dog shit. Boom. Boom. I'm literally using my 3 favorite elements. I already said that. Oh, okay. The cryo. Boom. And he'll die from the dots. No, I'm not dying to this. This is why you should always have bonk utilities. To self-revive yourself when there are no mobs. Because dying randomly isn't fun. And I don't get annoyed as much whenever I go down with this, because I can just self-revive. And don't say that that's cheating. Don't say that that's cheating, because that's quality of life. This is not cheating behavior. Boom. Grenade, that's too early. I knew it. Boom. I threw it at the shield. Okay. Boom. I'm late. No, I'm not. What? How? No, I'm respawning Wotan. I wanna get a clean kill. Boom. No. This ain't no way I missed that. No. I refuse to believe it. I don't want. There we go. A grenade. Boom. A grenade. Boom. A grenade. Yeah, I wanted to make sure that I actually get that. I wanted to make sure that I actually get the hit in time. Boom. Now let's see if I can get. That's too early. How? Like how? Fuck you, Wotan. Stay there, bitch. The top half's fucked. Ain't no way I missed that. I'm gonna just reset my cooldowns. Which is also a thing you can do with bonk utilities. Is you can reset your action skill cooldown. But from just one, by pressing one button. You can reset your action skill cooldown from one button press, which is also not cheating. That's quality of life right there. Much endowments as a option, variations as a option. Do not ever use this as a option. Unless you want to crash your PC. Good juju. Boom. Antics boom. Okay. So as always, I'll leave the save file. I'll upload the save file to this build in my Discord server, which I'll leave a link to in the description. See you tomorrow with another build video. There will be a lot of build videos coming up soon, TM. Coming to theaters near you soon, TM. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.